Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, one half of the Crutch Rocket team. Today I'll be doing a quick short review on my personal bike, the Kawasaki GTR1000. Now, it is a bit of a heavy bike. It's just under 300 kilos wet, but it is a whopping 110 horsepower, and most of them have escaped the top paddock. But it seems to be very bloody smooth. It's shaft drive, of course. The front brakes, there is much to be had for the standard front brakes. It's got enough go to get around the truck if you need. It's fairly easy to handle. It doesn't feel as heavy as the stats say it is. It's got glove boxes galore. Shitloads of storage, man. Shitloads. I think it's got like a 50-litre gibby box, 2 side panniers, full fairing screen. Myself, the best part of this bike for me are the mirrors. They are insane. I mean, you know, you can see absolutely everything. I think they look like they're off a fucking VL Commodore. But other than that, I brought this bike with the intention just a cheap thing to ride to work and back. Nothing special. But then I ended up falling in love with it because it is comfortable. Probably one of the more comfortable stock seats I've sat on. And for a bike of its age, the gearbox is silly smooth. The back brakes are much better than the front brakes. I don't know why that is. I think there is an upgrade you can get for them. I've done one little upgrade to the spark. That's about it. I have got pipes on the way for it. There goes a noisy bloody MT-09. But yeah, it's not a rocket ship by any means, but it's enough to have some fun and hit the twisties on, and the partner is really comfortable on the back as well. And it's got nearly a 30-litre tank. I mean, it's bloody crazy how far you can go on the. I reckon you go close to 400 or 500 k's out of a tank. It's bloody insane. The bike has been very well maintained by the previous owner. As I say, it still gets up and goes fairly well. I don't know what I'm really whinging about. I mean, I think this bike derived from all the leftover parts in the Kawasaki factory. It's got like GPZ airbox on it. 900 bottom end, GPZ 1000 top end, 1100 top end, I think. It's got bloody all sorts of shit. It's only got 34mm carbs, I think. Yeah, and because the difference between this and this engine and the GPZ, I think, was the cams and the carbs. The carbs were 39 on the GPZ, 39mm. But there's a bloke on YouTube who's done a fair bit with these, and he seems to love them, and he's got his cranking along, and I see why he loves them now. They're comfortable, they're fast enough to get you into trouble, but not fast enough that you want to get into trouble. They're definitely not a wheelie machine at nearly 300 bloody kilos. But yeah, I'll just shut up for a little bit and we'll enjoy the ride for a bit. And if I can think of anything else, I'll have a bit of a gander. Cruise control, guys, hey? The old throttle lock. Oh fuck, these front brakes aren't good. The previous owner put a brand new front end on it just before I got it. It's even got blind spot mirrors on the mirrors, so I'm probably previously towing a trailer with it. Got roo shoes on it and all types of gear. So I dare say it's done a lap, or this is probably the second way around on the tachometer, on the odometer. To ride though, and I tell you what, Kawasaki have done an amazing thing. Oh, it's probably a hindrance to the bike itself, I reckon, but they didn't change the look of it for over 10 years and then they just stopped making it. I don't know why. It's not the prettiest looking bike. But everything seems to be in a good position, very practical machine. I haven't gone with the Delkevic pipes. I'm going to get just the link pipes from Delkevic, and I'll be putting on a different brand of pipe. I really like the look of the stain tunes. They seem to be a lot of fun. They sound good. Partner in crime with the podcast, Wesley, had a stain tune on his Triumph, and it sounded absolutely awesome. And they're Australian made. Left the gearbox back there at the lights. Nah, but as I said, it was a cheap bike to get me to work and back, and I've ended up falling in love with it. Love riding it. Every time I walk in the shed and I see it, I just want to go for a cruise. For me personally, they do dive a fair bit when you're on the brakes. Even softly, but again, they're not a super sport or They're just a nice, cruisy sports tourer. Oh, and it's got air assisted adjustable rear suspension on it. Just when you want to fill one side up for a tinnies or something. Camera and this mic. It's my first one doing this, so be patient for any fuck ups. Guaranteed there is some, and I can't edit for shit. I haven't had the bike past 7,000 RPM. It redlines at 10.5. I don't think I want to. I mean, the bike's 20... what is it? 34 years old, 24 years old. Probably saw my budgie camera set up on my bike and went, fuck, I'm not nodding to him. I don't know why not. I even waved to BMW riders. Arrogant bastards. Not really. Some have waved back. 95% of them have got their nose up, I reckon. Got their nose out of joint about something. Sitting here baking in the sun. Fantastic. I do want to keep this bike for a long time. If it lasts a long time. Good maintenance and everything, it shouldn't be a problem. I do like the way it pulls though. It pulls hard between 3 and 7. It just keeps going, but then it sort of just revs after that. It doesn't really pull much harder. Not this one anyway. 1200 rear socket, and they get rid of the air shock altogether, and apparently that improves the handling, something shocking. I've inquired about putting the front end on one off a ZZR1200 as well, but no one has gotten back to me yet to see if anyone's done it, or how it's gone, or how they handle it. Alrighty, we're nearly done. This is, as I said, excuse all the mishaps and the swear words and the offending BMW riders and all that sort of gear. My first video. And a messy gear. How good is that? Just to finish off the video. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and as always, keep it shiny side up and download Crutch Rocket Radio Motorcycle Podcast for the best podcast out there. Cheers guys.